Jamal Roberts stunned audiences across the country with his powerhouse vocals, raw emotional performances, and unwavering humility during season 23 of American Idol. As the surprise winner of the hit singing competition, fans assumed Roberts' life would change overnight, with a lucrative prize package setting him up for long-term success in the music industry. But in a candid new interview, Roberts is pulling back the curtain on what really happened after the cameras stopped rolling, and it's not the fairy tale many imagined. In a revealing appearance on the podcast Behind the Spotlight, Roberts disclosed that the much-publicized American Idol prize package came with far more strings than he anticipated. "I was grateful, don't get me wrong," Roberts began, "but people think you win and suddenly you got $1 million check in your hand. That's just not how it works." The official prize for American Idol winners typically includes a recording contract, a cash advance, reportedly in the low six figures, and sometimes a management deal. But Roberts says those perks are more complicated than they sound. What most folks don't realize is that a lot of that money is fronted for production and marketing costs. "You don't just pocket it," he explained. "Before I even recorded my first single, I'd already owed a chunk back." Roberts also shared that his contract limited his creative freedom. "They wanted a very specific sound for me. Radio-friendly, commercial pop," he said. "But that's not who I am as an artist. I grew up on soul, gospel, and R&B. Trying to fit into someone else's box was draining." After months of struggling behind the scenes, Roberts made the difficult decision to part ways with a label connected to his Idol win. That choice, while freeing creatively, came at a significant financial cost. "I had to pay out of pocket to get out of that deal," he admitted. "Most of the prize money went into that. And I still had bills, rent, and studio time to cover." Roberts' revelation has sparked renewed conversation about the real cost of winning a reality competition. While shows like American Idol promise stardom, critics argue that they often prioritize ratings and contracts over the long-term well-being of contestants. Despite the challenges, Roberts says he doesn't regret his journey, but he wants aspiring artists to understand the truth. If you're going to compete on a show like this, go in with your eyes open. Know that the exposure is huge, but you've got to fight for your career every step of the way after that. Now, an independent artist, Roberts is preparing to release his debut EP on his own terms. He's funding the project through a mix of live performances, crowdfunding, and brand partnerships, and he says the music reflects his authentic voice. "I'm finally making music that feels like me," Roberts said with a smile. "And that's worth more than any prize money."